Soul Leveling is the best. Soul Leveling is hitting #1, breaking world records. Soul Leveling animation is god tier. Soul Leveling is gonna be anime of the year. Shut up. Sword Art Online fans, it's time. It's time for us to stand up. It's time to show these new anime fans what the actual original greatest power fantasy show of all time is. Who's with me? Shut up, faggot. Sword Art Online is better than Soul Leveling. There, I said it. Let's just get to the list I have made up. The list is gonna go over mainly these two because they make up the whole entire show. First, Sung Jin-woo is actually bad looking. Kirito looks better. Now hold on, before you call me retarded or blind, before Sung got his power, he was actually ugly and shorter than Kirito. People seem to forget that without the Shadow Monarch helping him, giving him his power, this is actually what Sung Jin-woo looks like. He's shorter, looks uglier. Hell, I would even say Kirito has more drip than this man does. And let's be honest, looks do matter. I don't care about it personally, but in society, in order to qualify for some jobs or to attract people, looks do matter. It does. If Sung got taller but looks exactly like this, I don't think it would get much attention. Soul Leveling wouldn't be as popular as it does now. That's why the Koreans had to pull the old plastic surgery and change the way he looks. Of course, once he starts getting power, he got a lot of money, a lot of fame, a lot of notoriety. The drip is out the wazoo. He looks way 10 times better than Kirito. But originally, if Kirito were to hop off of the isekai world and Sung were to revert back to his original self, Kirito would actually look way better. And Kirito, he can just go change his haircut basically anytime. Sung doesn't have the money for that. He doesn't have money for the K-pop fuckboy haircut. Kirito is smarter and actually has a dream. Sung is not an idiot by all means. He recognizes and has a good sense of situations even when he didn't have any power. And within the show, he actually shows a lot of problem solving skills when trying to clear out dungeons and farming XP. And when he's fighting a lot of opponents, he's actually very calculated. The dude is clearly very smart. Spoiler warning, if you look at the Jeju Island arc, when the ants came out, he didn't want to risk his life and wanted to stay behind to protect his family. He's clearly self-aware enough and doesn't have a massive ego to where he's charging in blindly thinking that he can beat it. He sent in a shadow to observing the power and what the ants can actually do before he went in, and he actually positioned himself in a very good spot to protect everyone around him. The dude clearly has a good sense when it comes to battle. But Kirito, man, is gonna become an electrical engineer. Unlike most people, he actually has a future. Of course, the show doesn't show him going to school because who the fuck likes school? Reading is for faggots, especially when you're studying electrical engineering. We all know that shit is fucking boring and very life draining. We haven't seen him do any of the work, but if he thinks he can become one, we say that he has the IQ power, or at least he thinks he has the IQ power to express it and do it. The show really doesn't highlight this man's intelligence too well. Personally, I think he makes way too much uncalculated, reckless decisions. But hey, Sung without the Shadow Monarch isn't all that brilliant either. His only dreams is to feed his family, which is great. I find that amazing. Don't get me wrong, providing for your family and protecting them is one of the greatest things ever. I say it's even like a 24/7 hour job in of itself. But Kirito actually has a dream and actually is smarter. Unless he goes and fails all his fucking class, then it'll be a different story. But we haven't seen that yet. Sung Jin-woo is a pedophile. I know Kirito has the lolly liking him, but he doesn't like her back. He only likes his queen, Sachi. Sachi, no! Why did you have to die, man? Fuck! I mean Asuna. Yes, Asuna. Sung actually gets close to a girl who is underage, confirmed by his sidekick. I've made some bad jokes before that are deleted, that have created a lot of misunderstanding. But if you're a pedophile, you're the lowest of low. And with how degenerate people are and how degenerate the internet nowadays is, some people think this behavior is funny and okay. I don't think being a pedophile is cool at all. I don't care how handsome or cool this man is. And he knows exactly what he's doing. He's not an idiot. Let's be honest, Sung Jin-woo is not an idiot. He knows exactly what he's doing when he's talking to this young teenage girl. Man is a pedophile. That should be a reason why people hate him automatically. And anime fans are just okay with this because it's anime. This reason right here, I think is the best reason. Kirito is just more relatable. If we have a choice, let's say I'll be honest, we would want to be like Sung. The clothes that you wear can be wearing on our everyday life depending on the occasion, and he's all around just a better person than Kirito is. But Kirito, when he's not playing in his VR PS5 headset, it's like most of us. boring, dull, but kind and a little stupid. Soul Leveling is a 10 out of 10. I don't think that it is, but let's all be honest and not kidding ourselves here. It's gonna be anime of the year. It's very good. But when I watch a power fantasy, I want to see some relatability. That's why I still think SAO is the greatest. If you look at any other show, the person transfer into another world, but the guy is born with a godly genetic, or like Mr. Drip getting his power handed to him. Kirito, when he's not on his PC, he's still the exact same person. No gift, no nothing, just a regular Joe Schmo. If it wasn't for his online PC game, he would be a complete loser like most of us. Most people aren't gonna be something great in their lifetime, which is fine. Kirito's real self is something I can relate to, and pretty much everyone can. Sure, his relationship with Asuna isn't relatable by many, and his sister loving him, but he struggles with life. Everyone in life has struggles. Doesn't matter who you are. From him doing jack shit with his life, him trying to figure out a career path that's honest, that doesn't cause a headache to society, that doesn't scam people, and doesn't make his family want to hate him even more. He's not that good looking, he ain't that tall, he's just trying, and that's honestly what most, if not all people are. Even talented people. Sung is an ideal version of what a lot of guys want to be. Pretty much the perfect guy. He has his life in order, takes care of the people around him, is very well respected, talks a lot of shit, have that I don't give a fuck attitude, treating people badly and getting away with it, getting a lot of girls, having an incredible self-esteem. He looks good and he's dressed very nicely. Like, it's literally the perfect guy. Every time I watch this man, is either farming, getting girls, showing up to battle with the eye glowing thing, with a brand new form of drip, and beating the opponent down in the best way possible. But Kirito, I love how he can compromise on a lot of things in life, and he tends to be okay with it, even though it's not perfect. And that's honestly just reality for like everyone. Reality is often disappointing, guys. Sung is constantly pushing and pushing himself. The only time I see this guy happy is when he's trying to spit game on a girl, and he's not really content. But when I see Kirito, I love that he can compromise on a lot of things in life, and he tends to be okay with things, even when it's not perfect. And that's really all you can ask for. And that's it. That's all I got. What, you think this is gonna be a 10 reasons video? I couldn't even come up with 5. We all know that Sung is better in every way. He backed Cha's ass, which is like the greatest thing in the show. I mean, just look at that thing. And watching him fight is like one of the greatest things that has ever happened to anime in a long time. And have you seen his fucking abs? Shit, I'm about to look up something right now. Hey, we're rolling. Cut the tape. We don't do that right now. Soul Leveling is so good, it makes everyone forget about this outdated thing. And the new anime fans that are coming in, because anime is so mainstream now, everyone loves Soul Leveling. There's a new season for SAO that's coming out, and everyone doesn't even know that it exists. Everyone's just talking about how this show is providing one of the most epic fight scenes of all time. But I still think through it all, SAO is very lovable, and this is just a copy of this thing. They just made a better version of it, so I don't want to hear it. Soul Leveling might be better in every way than SAO, and Sung is better than Kirito in every way also. He's too fly and swag for this man to even compete with. What's his motorcycle gonna do against his drip? As someone who has finished the manga of Soul Leveling, I can tell you the future for this show is limitless, essentially. If you see some of the future fights in the drip, I don't think I can defend this man any longer, but we'll see how the anime adapts to it. A1 did an amazing job with Soul Leveling. They did a better job with Soul Leveling than SAO. But hey, in the future, at least I got nothing else to defend this man with. All this video is just me coping because SAO is still one of my favorite shows of all time, and I don't want to cope anymore because he can't even say best girl. Why did she have to die? Why? Why, man? This man just has too much swag, dude.